Hey guys, welcome back. So today I got a very special unboxing to do. Now obviously it's unrelated to Star Wars, but I figured most Star Wars fans are probably going to be Back to the Future fans, and this thing is really cool. This is the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Back to the Future Part 2 DeLorean. Now I've had the Part 1 DeLorean and it is just beautiful, but I always wanted the Part 2 one just because of the Mr. Fusion and obviously the wheels. And I know there was some controversy around how they placed the wheels, like in in floating mode or whatever, in hover mode. So I'm curious to see how the final one turned out. So let's go take a look at it, guys. So here it is, the Hot Toys 1/6 scale DeLorean from Back to the Future Part 2. And to be completely honest, I got so excited that I forgot to record the unboxing part of it. So I put it all back together just so you guys could see what it looked like opening up the box. But as you can see there, it comes with this really cool print, and on the back side are the instructions. And of course, here's the little Mr. Fusion. And like I said, I had the first one and I ended up selling it. That way I can get this one. But I 3D printed one of the little Mr. Fusions for the other one, but I was just never happy with it. And I'm just so excited when they finally announced that they were going to start pre-ordering these. So I immediately jumped on this. As you can see there, that's the base, the stand. Looks pretty simple. It looks a little cheapy. I might think of doing something a little more, I don't know, sturdy. But here it is. This thing is huge. And as you can see, look at there, like just compared to my arms, huge thing. And it's beautiful. It's definitely one of my most anticipated collectibles, honestly, of all time. I've always wanted a really cool DeLorean, and I used to collect the smaller ones. I think they're 1/32 scale, right? The small, like, little metal models. But yeah, this is, I mean, a dream come true. So let's start with the bumper. You have to really be careful on pushing these clips. They do have a lot of tension on them, so I could definitely see there being a situation where they break. So just be very careful. I would start with the middle ones and work my way out. And then once you get to the outer part, you just connect these cables and that's it. The front is basically done. And then you just have to do the same thing, kind of the same steps for the side. I don't know what these things are called, but these side pieces. And basically, again, you just kind of start clipping them in. I would, like I said, work my way from the middle and then go upwards and then down. And then just make sure that once you get to the bottom part of the clips, that you make sure you attach it to this bottom, I guess like the exhaust part of it, and then you just connect the wires. And then once you get those in, all you do is just connect the top wires there. Pretty self-explanatory. The thicker one will only fit into the thicker hole, and then obviously the smaller one into the smaller hole. But man, this thing is already just, man, I'm speechless kind of putting it together and getting it ready, because I've wanted this so bad for such a long time. So now let's put the final little touches on it, which is the Mr. Fusion. Again, pretty basic. It has these 4 little clips on there on the bottom. It actually opens. It's kind of functional, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, so you just make sure, obviously, you pull that little red tab to open it, and then you just drop it in, align the little clips, push it down, and it's all ready to go. Now, the final little part that it comes with is this little clock that you have to slide in. And basically, you're going to open it up, and there's this tiny, tiny little slot for it. And it kind of just slips right in, and it's all set. And the interior just looks amazing. I mean, it's all kind of functional. What I did notice is that my seat came broken. Now it's not fully broken. It's just literally just the glue kind of, I don't know, just dried out. So it just putting a little bit of glue there. Just a little dab of super glue and just putting it back in should be fine. So I'm not too worried about that part. But just keep an eye out and make sure yours isn't broken. Now, under the hood is where you're going to end up putting the batteries. Now, this does have an option to have a USB plug underneath it, which is kind of cool. That way you don't have to worry about batteries. But basically, just unscrew that, put the 3 AA batteries in. Then once you seal that back up, that little button right there that I pointed at is basically the controller. And it has 2 different functions. One where it's just kind of all the interior lights up and the headlights and everything. And then if you click it one more time, it turns it into the hover mode, which is kind of cool. So there's the first mode. And like I said, it turns everything on. And the interior is just amazing. Man, I love this. The first DeLorean from Hot Toys, none of the panels lit up. A lot of it was stickers. And this is just night and day compared to the first one. Man, this is so cool. So now all the panels light up, everything. Obviously, the flex capacitor lights up. It even has a little sequence going. And man, the detail that they put in this is just mind-blowing. Every little light up feature that you could possibly have is ready to go. You can see there that even the buttons on top there light up. This is just so accurate. I love this. And look at the dates even. Man, this is just cool. I'm giddy. This is one of the coolest toys I've ever purchased. There's the back end part of it. And I'm telling you guys, like, if you get a chance to pick this up, you're not going to regret it. I mean, it is just mind-blowingly cool. You can see there couple of the little lights in the front. Now, if you click it one more time, like I said, it goes into hover mode. And look at that. The wheels light up. Oh, man. I feel like a kid right now, kid in a candy store. The sequence right there starts going as soon as you push that button. Once we get it on the base, I'll show you guys kind of a closer look at that. But look at this. Man, this is so cool. I love this. And especially for the price on this, it's just like, you can't beat it. Right? I mean, after shipping and everything, it comes out to about $1,000, but I mean, it's well worth it. I mean, what the heck? This is just so cool. I love this. I'm in love with this. Let's look at the other side here. Again, some of the details that you can see. Again, everything lights up. Now, the one thing that I'll probably change, which I actually got for the first one, is the little Goodyear logos, for the tires. I got some water decals that I'm going to end up putting on there just to add that extra layer of accuracy. But look at that. In the first one, those were literally stickers. So definitely a huge upgrade for this one. Look at that. Oh, man. I love this. Obviously, you could tell. I don't think I've been this giddy about a toy or a collectible in a very, very long time. Oh, I want a full-size version of this. One day I am going to buy it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to convert it into the Back to the Future car. So mark my words. One day I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my life-size DeLorean, all converted into this. I love this. All right, now let's get to the base. The base is pretty self-explanatory. You're literally just going to key these in. Just look at the instructions. Just make sure that they're kind of pointing outwards. But there's this little triangle, little key right there. So just follow that. It's that simple. So when you put those 3, there's a second part, and then you just have to decide which which side to go on, right, for the angle. And make sure that this part aligns as far as angles, with the part in the back. And then that's pretty much it. You just literally drop it on. You do have to be careful though. Make sure you're putting it on correctly. I would probably align the front one first, because that's kind of where it does need to kind of, it doesn't clip in, but it hugs that little part really tight. So make sure you do the front first, and then the back just sets on there, and it's sturdy. Like it's not going anywhere, which was surprising. I thought it was going to be kind of, just loose. I don't know. All right, so this is the scary part. Now, in order to make it into hover mode, you have to pull the tires out, but they're tight in there. You have to use some strength, because see, if you don't pull them far enough, they're not gonna go all the way down. So make sure you hear this little click, and then once you hear the click, you could fold them down, and then you're gonna hear another little click. So just keep an eye out for that. Just make sure you're taking your time on it. Don't force it. Don't overdo it. And again, look, I didn't pull it far enough. You got to pull them, far enough out to make sure that the bottom part clicks when you fold them down. And it takes a little bit of strength to get them to click, but once you get them, they're ready to go. Now let's do the other side. Again, I think what makes it scarier is that it's on this, stand. I guess you could technically take it off and do it upside down, but I figured since, it's already on the stand, it's at eye level to me, it's just easier to do it. But look, again, you got to push them out far enough for it to clear when you're folding them down. And like I said, you'll hear a little click. So keep your ears open for that click. Man, this is so cool. All right, let's turn it on. Let's put it in hover mode. Like I said, you push the button twice, and there you go. You see the sequence, the tires light up, the green part lights up, and look at how cool this is, man. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love this. I love this thing. There's the little green sequence on there. Man. Oh, I'm not even going to talk right now. We're just going to look at this and enjoy the view, because look at this. What can you possibly say? Like, this thing is so accurate. This thing is just under $1,000. Well, about $1,000. You can't beat this. This is so cool. Look at that. The back lights up. You got the future license plate on there. And I'm just so happy they fixed the issue with the tires, because you guys remember the promo shots, people were complaining that the tires were too far out. So apparently Hot Toys, went back in and redesigned it. And I'm glad they did, because it looks beautiful. The interior, again, it looks even cooler with the lights off, because you could see everything that's lighting up. It's really cool. I'm kind of curious, which I probably should have done a little bit of research, but I wonder if the speedometer changes, because right now it's at 0, right? But I wonder if there's some way to make it kind of click to go to 88 or something. I don't know. But man, here it is. I love this. If you guys have a chance to pick one of these up, I highly, highly recommend it. For people that have the first version, it's beautiful. It displays so cool, but the interior is just night and day with the first one and the second one. It's almost like you have to get both of them, right? You really do. Unless you're not planning to light them up, then the first one is beautiful just on its own. But this is just so cool. I love this. Now, I know what you guys are going to ask. Where's this going to go, right? It's not going to go in my Star Wars room. But so my wife, she's taking a little nap right now. It's Sunday. So I'm going to sneak this guy into our TV/family room. And I have a little place where, I anticipate where it's gonna go, but we'll see what my wife says once she comes down from her little nap. I'm sure she's going to be thrilled to see a huge DeLorean in our TV room. But hey, I think it fits perfect. Here, let me show you guys where it's going to go. So we have this swivel TV there where, the kids watch TV. I put my flex capacitor and my Mr. Fusion there. Those are life-size replicas of them. And it just looks perfect there. And it just, man, I love this thing. Let me know what you guys think. And I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. And make sure you guys are ringing that notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you next time.